Archie Williams, Chaka, Whitney Houston, Aretha Franklin, Preston Glass, Terrill Williams, Terrill Carter. Archie Williams, una de las voces más destacadas de Estados Unidos, tuvo una excelentísima participación en Got Talent, tío de Terrill Carter o Terrill Williams, la puedes encontrar de las dos maneras, artista con quien tuve la suerte de grabar algunas canciones, hicimos colaboraciones y el espíritu de este video es poder compartir una entrevista que me hizo hace un tiempo, que está seccionada en varias partes. En el canal de ella está la entrevista completa. Aquí vemos por ejemplo a Preston Glass con Whitney Houston. Preston Glass ha sido músico, productor y compositor de letras y de canciones de Whitney Houston y de otros artistas. Vendieron millones de discos, es una persona muy importante en la historia de la música. Y quería hacer breves reseñas porque Terrill actualmente tiene una actividad muy interesante y muy importante, especialmente en Estados Unidos. Estuvo en la televisión en la cadena Fox, hace presentaciones en California, en Los Ángeles, ha sido corista. Ustedes van a encontrar, por ejemplo, la presentación del disco de ella junto a Chaka, una de las artistas más importantes de la historia de Estados Unidos. Ha vendido cerca de 70 millones de discos, han ganado todos una gran cantidad de premios Grammy. Y actualmente Terrill también la pueden encontrar en rankings internacionales con algunas de sus canciones. Les voy a estar compartiendo algunos links, algunos vínculos. Y bueno, en el medio de toda esta presentación, donde ella estaba grabando un nuevo álbum con cortes de difusión, habíamos hecho unas canciones. Yo grabé en los estudios Guión, conocidos en Argentina y en América del Sur. También estuve en 3 estudios de grabación más y siempre recibí el apoyo de ella y es muy intensa su actividad. Les dejo una parte de Preston Glass explicando su trabajo con Whitney Houston, Aretha Franklin. Pueden encontrar todo en los videos completos. Y a continuación un fragmento de la entrevista de Terrill, donde presenté un EP nuevo en aquel momento con canciones que ya fueron subidas. Y ese álbum dio origen a nuevos seguidores, a muchos cantantes que incluso estuvieron con amistades peligrosas. Sus equipos trabajan con Kimberly Loaiza y todo lo que pueden encontrar en mi canal. Les mando un abrazo y espero que les guste.
Talking about a situation that she was involved with, and she was like, "Who's doing who?" You know, and so we said, "Man, that's a great name for a song." So we took the phrase, made a title and a song out of it, and we gave Aretha credit for it, and once again became title of her album and one of her greatest hits back in the 80s. That album was part of the success of Freeway of Love by her. Freeway of Love was on the same album, and that album went platinum. I think it was her first platinum album, even though she was an established artist by the time we were working with her, it still gave her a new milestone. It was her first platinum album.
Wow, definitely an icon. Aretha Franklin, man.
That's amazing. She was very professional. I mean, very professional. You know, could sing a song in one take and it'd be perfect. And she knew all the lyrics. She didn't have to look. You know, these days when I look at some of these youngsters, they'll have their phone on stage while they're reading the lyrics, while they're singing. Come on, that's your song. You should know that song backwards and forwards and have it in your heart. So when you go in the studio, even before you record it, you should know it like it's your own heart, whether you wrote it or not. You should know that song. And that's the way Aretha was.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's amazing. Now I gotta ask you. Let me see. You worked with Whitney Houston?
Yes. I was fortunate to work with her on her first 2 albums as both a musician, keyboard player, and a songwriter on the second album. I had a song on that album. So definitely one of the greatest. Like I was fortunate to work with Aretha before I worked with Whitney.
Wow.
And when Whitney came on the scene, I could see how Aretha was, I won't say intimidated, but I'll say she was kind of awestruck about how great Whitney was, because they actually did a duet together. And I believe Whitney did her part in like 2 or 3 takes. Well, Aretha, who usually is 1 take, 2 takes, she did about 30 times. She wanted to make sure it was good enough to match up to Whitney. That's how good Whitney was.
Wow.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars.
He was the first interview that I did when I did my first album.
Well, no, yes, 49 years ago.
Right, 50 years ago.
Oh, 50 years ago now.
Short. And I'm telling the truth. And the truth is, over 50 years ago, really, because I actually started, I left 2016.
Hey.
17 I was working. So.
That's actually remarkable.
Once I got started. So, you've been there. He was the first interview. That was horrible interviews then. I was like so shy. And my voice was like 3 octaves higher. I was a child. I was still a child. And we were talking about music and business. We just sort of connected. And by the time I did Egyptian Song, which was the second album, that's when we discovered that we had a very ethereal connection.
So the decision to study at the conservatory that also has a teaching career seemed good to me. I am teacher too. I am pianist, composer, and teacher. Wow. I didn't know much what it was about. And here in YouTube, I have many friends like you, Valerie Pirro, Madison. This year, I record with Valerie Pirro the Titanic song, My Heart Will Go On. And Valerie Pirro is graduated from the Harvard University. I am speaking good? You understand?
Yeah, you're doing great. Fantastic. And I don't want you to say sorry anymore because, baby, you are working that English out, okay?
Well, you're doing great.
Yes, Evie, you're doing it, sir. So, yes.
Thanks. And Valerie Pirro is very important for me. Valerie is from California too, and she suffered a very first accident, and she is still in a wheelchair to these days, and she never abandoned music, and she never abandoned your career.
Wow.
It's very important. This year, she came in the NBA.
The national anthem. Oh, say, can you see? Yeah.
I am crying.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Perfect.
And you know what's crazy is like
perfect.
Yeah, the national anthem, I love it because it's a hard song to sing. It's a challenge. It was a challenge. And what my goal was to sing the national anthem at a game, at like a national game. And I started sending out tapes to all these different teams, and the LA Sparks hit me back. And when we went, they gave us we were like VIP, they gave me a few tickets, and then they fed us, and they escorted me out to the thing. So it was like legit. It was like a real kind of national thing, but it wasn't as big as like being with the Lakers. But I did it. But I wanted to do Lakers. It, and I
of course. I saw it.